I'm Chris, and this is Jaime, and this is our sweet pup, Bo. Welcome to the Green Home. 2 years ago, we made the big leap of moving from our 600 square foot apartment in Miami, Florida, to a fixer-upper in the mountains of Bryson City, North Carolina. It was a big change. Join us on our adventures as we show you what it's like to move from a big city to a small town in the Smoky Mountains.
We're on.
We are back!
We are back!
Hello everyone. It has been
Months?
2 months, maybe?
At least.
The last video was actually a beautiful video that Chris made for me for my birthday.
Yeah.
And man, that was an emotional roller coaster for me. I didn't expect that. It was probably one of the best surprises I've ever gotten. Yeah, it opened up a lot of stuff for me actually. Perspective-wise, I felt like I had been very much focused on work and the sweets and all of this stuff, and that video helped me realize that all of that is important, and it's just a small part of a whole that is way bigger. So I've been connecting a lot more with family, with friends, and I missed all those people. I feel like I'd been totally ignoring my loved ones, if you will, for a while, and just on the phone all day for work, so I just didn't call anybody, connect, and so I've been doing that now thanks to that beautiful, amazing gift that you gave me.
For those of you that didn't see the video, we'll link it somewhere.
It's a very long video, so
Yeah.
feel free to just
No pressure.
skim.
But so we're back,
Yes, we're back.
and we've received a lot of comments and really beautiful messages and emails from you guys. Thank you so much. Just like checking on us and seeing if we were taking a break or if we were okay. And we have some news. We got to...
Yes, I think a big reason as to why we've maybe put filming on pause is because
We're pregnant!
we're having a baby, guys.
Yay!
It's happening. And Chris hasn't been feeling fantastic for the past couple months. We found out shortly after my birthday.
2 days after Jaime's birthday, which is the exact day that video went live, I took a pregnancy test.
And you nailed it.
And I am positive.
She is positive for
pregnancy. I don't know words anymore.
What happened this morning, baby?
Come on.
Oh my god. That's 2 lines.
We're gonna have a baby.
We're gonna have a baby. What do these girls think about it? I don't think they realize how their life is about to change. But then again, I don't think we realize how our life is about to change. How are you feeling? What are you experiencing right now?
I'm experiencing joy and love and excitement. I just want to tell everybody.
I get it.
I didn't think I'd be like that.
I feel kind of the same. I want to tell the world. I want to go shout it from the rooftops.
I thought I'd be really secretive. I want to wait.
Well, I don't know. Those are pretty solid 2 lines there. You're just going to carry that pea stick around all day?
I think I am.
How long have we been trying?
Well, it depends on who you ask.
If you ask me, we've been trying for about 5 months.
What?
That's if you ask me.
Yeah.
You said depends on who you ask.
If you ask me, I would say over a year. Over a year, solidly. I think we've gotten really diligent in the last 5 or 6 months, but I think we've been trying for over a year.
Fair enough. I guess it's all dependent on your definition of trying. But either way, the result is that we're gonna have a baby!
Yeah, so it's been a pretty crazy roller coaster since that day, and We thought we would share a little bit about that journey with you guys. We recorded sporadically, so we have some stuff, but
yes, we were definitely trying actively to have a baby, and now it's happening, actually. Shall we show the little guy?
or girl, we don't know.
Or girl, little guy or girl. Here she is.
I feel like the best one's at the bottom. There it is. It's our little baby. It's like kind of crazy to believe that's in here. I'm not really showing it. It was longer for us than I think for most people. So
we were, I guess, actively not trying not to have a baby for about 2 years, just kind of going with the flow.
Yeah.
Anyways, at some point, I think Chris's internal clock went ding. We got to have a baby right now. And then she went on a research and super proactive, progression, which was great because honestly, we found out exactly what we needed to do. We were both healthy and fine, honestly. Let's make it super simple. Timing was mainly the issue, which apparently, I didn't know this, but making a baby is like threading a needle. Like there is a very specific window.
Yeah, in the 2 years that we were actively not preventing, but I wouldn't say that we were entirely trying to hit the day that much. We were using an app that works for a lot of people, but honestly, unless you really know what's going on in your body, an app can be very misleading. And after the 2 years, something definitely went off in me where I kind of started to freak out. I was pretty calm for the most part, and I was just kind of felt like it would happen. But after 2 years and having a lot of friends get pregnant, I started to think, like, are we doing something wrong? Like, should we be worried that we've been healthy and still like having essentially unprotected sex? Like, why isn't it happening? So I know we get a lot of questions from people that actually do want to move to the area, and I want to share my experience on that because we have specifically received questions on healthcare. So I don't want to disparage anything, but I do want to share my experience because I was going to an OB nearby in Silva. I'll put the name in the comments for anyone who really wants to know. I felt like the doctor I was seeing really didn't listen to my need. And as a patient, I really wasn't questioning that. I just kind of was in my doctor heard what I said, so clearly the course of action was what should be taken. And really afterwards, looking back, the proper blood work wasn't even run. I felt like I just really wasn't being heard. So I stopped going there, and we decided to switch over to a new doctor in Asheville. And that doctor really listened, and we got ourselves over to a specialist. Like, we made that decision we really wanted someone that was going to look into everything at that point. I wanted the comfort of someone really extra looking into every little thing, and we found some stuff out that worked for us, especially the timing. When I did start to track things more closely, and you can track your ovulation, I noticed that the timing we had been following was totally off. Like, I just learned so many things about my body that I had never understood or questioned or knew. And we found some other stuff going on with me and my blood work that could have been potentially making a difference. So I felt like it was pretty quick. I mean, it didn't feel quick because we were...
Once we went to the specialist, it literally took 2 months.
Yeah, it was very quick once we kind of sorted everything out, so...
Yeah, and by the way, we have a ton of friends here that have had babies or are currently pregnant and are going to the Silva location,
and they're very happy.
That doctor or similar doctors. And so again, this is our experience. That does not mean that if you were to move to the surrounding areas, you would have to go to Asheville.
I think so.
Every Monday we get because every Monday is the new week for us, and we get on a little app a little video, and it tells us the size of the baby. And this week our baby's the size of a lime. So
yes, I'm 12 weeks today. By the time this video goes live, I will be 14 weeks. which I believe puts me officially in the second trimester and is what is considered a safer time to announce. Wow.
That's so cool.
So, outside of these extremely exciting news,
Yeah.
we have not stopped doing stuff for our suites and for our house as well. So,
We use a really friendly term.
I want to include her in this because
too.
I
I
have
tried
been
my best.
working my ass off, and
Yeah.
she's been making a baby, which is equivalent to working her ass off. So,
Yeah.
you know, we have been doing a lot to our suites and home, and so we're going to share some of that. We redid our floors.
We did. They look so good.
That's upstairs at our house, which
Yeah.
we definitely needed to do. So,
We painted the back porch, and
and by we
mean David.
Yeah, David.
And David helped us out and made a beautiful deck so that the entrance for the suites is more private and comfortable and looks a little more official. It's really beautiful. He does such great work. So we've been busy with a lot of house projects. We're not done. We're obviously crazy because we're already thinking about the next level of construction for us. And I know we teased that at the beginning of the year. Cue to insert of us saying like, we want to make a tiny house. So we've not forgotten about that. We're just in the research phase
yes,
to make that happen.
It's also very exciting and very scary. Seems like a lot of exciting and scary things are happening in our lives.
Yeah.
Separately from that, our suites have been getting rented quite a bit, especially the smaller one, which is interesting. I always thought the one with a soaker tub and the king-size bed would totally be going.
It's more affordable.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like a $25 difference a night, I guess. I mean, it's significant somewhat.
There's something that's totally mental about seeing 99 and having that be under 100 than like
Yeah.
135, even though it's only $35.
100%. That's
Yeah.
very true. But either way, point is, I have been doing a lot of cleaning, and but it's been great. We've met really cool people. A lot of times the guests we don't even see; they're just kind of in and out. Leave in the morning, probably go hiking, do all kinds of cool stuff around here.
Yeah.
Come back in the evening. But there have been some that have been maybe watering the flowers or letting the dogs out, and coincided when they were going to get their car or parking again, and yeah, really cool people overall. We've been just getting couples essentially.
Yeah, we had one couple. They were so sweet, and they were actually looking at the area, and they were sort of like town hunting for where to live, which was really cool because they were trying on Bryson City and they were looking at the surrounding area. So that was neat because we remember being at that part of the
Right,
journey.
we got to definitely share our experience with them.
It's just such an exciting time. So that was really cool, like to host someone and be a little part of their experience wherever they end up, I definitely wanted to say for anyone who is on their journey to becoming a parent that it can be really difficult, and it was I feel like it was more difficult for me than for Jaime. He was much more accepting and curious and surrendered to the process and timing, whereas for me it was a lot more difficult. I feel like since I'm the one that carries a child and becomes pregnant, I felt a lot of pressure and anxiety over whether my body was not doing something that it should. So, sorry. All to say, that's okay. All to say that if that's something that you're going through, like, I totally hear you, and I hope that at least sharing that it wasn't easy for us helps. There was a lot of days where I was feeling really low, and people that I wasn't even that close with on social media, which can be such a hit these days, just them sharing that it was difficult or took longer, or that they had a specific thing that they diagnosed, like whatever. It's so different. It can be so different for a lot of people. For us, even though I'm pretty sure we nailed it, we're still technically in an unexplained infertility like label, whatever that means. So yeah, it just really helped. So I hope that sharing this helps.
And for the other halves of people that are feeling certain ways about this, you know, acknowledging that this is a reality and acknowledging that they are right to feel how they feel, and that, you know, just being able to support and actually see them and hear them, you know, it's really, I think it took me a while, because I was definitely on the, we're fine, there's nothing wrong, like, can we just be patient and be okay? And that's a form of judgment, really, as much as it's like trying to help and, you know, solve the problem of how, you know, you're feeling, because I love you and I don't want you to feel this way. It's also saying that what you're feeling is wrong, and that you should just be patient and you should just be whatever. And honestly, that doesn't do anything for anybody. My words are not going to make her feel any different, and really what it is just saying, I hear you and this sucks and we're going to get through it together, and, you know, what you're feeling is valid. It's really validation. So all that to say,
yeah, whatever your journey looks like, I feel,
yeah, nothing's right or wrong, just, you know, we're all doing our best here, so being understanding and being as aware as we can be, it's usually the best policy.
And honestly, I do believe in general, for whatever shows up in our life, it's on our path for a reason. Like, there's some very specific reason that your higher self, or God, if you're spiritually inclined, the universe, wants you to experience that. And I really do believe that. And I didn't see it at the time when it's really bad, when you're just in that darkness. But I feel now that I learned a lot from the experience, not just surrendering to the process and accepting my body and understanding my body, probably for the first time in a really long time. But I also learned how to become my own advocate, how to really understand in a situation where I don't feel heard, how to become a leader in my own healthcare, to be honest. You know what's good for you. So don't forget that. And also, that was something that I learned, that we're really well equipped to understand what it is that we need in all situations and times. So go with your gut and your intuition, and don't be afraid to, like, speak out. That was probably one of the biggest things.
And she did an amazing job.
Thank you, baby.
And you're going to be a great mama.
Thank you.
And with that, we shall leave you guys. Until next time, we would like to film more and publish our videos. I'm gonna sit here and tell you that I'm not promising weekly videos any longer.
Weekly-ish.
Weekly-ish. That's
Weekly-ish.
the new term. Hashtag weekly.
We still want to connect with you guys. We really love so much hearing your stories.
And appreciate the comments, and even the fact that some of you told us that you missed us and stuff. Like, that was awesome. That actually is what brought us back, to be honest, because it gets very easy to just keep letting this extend, and we want to be back, and, you know, a lot of you reminded us of that. So yeah, some of those came during, like, some of my worst bouts of nausea and just frustration with not being able to do anything. I've just been couch ridden for weeks at a time, and honestly, getting your messages made me feel that much better. So we really appreciate it, and we're definitely gonna come back and share, and we want to hear from you. So if you're new and you just landed here, please introduce yourselves. We love hearing, like, where you're from, what your story is, like, what, you know, how you landed on this video, and just what's going on with you. Yeah, and if you like this video, we have a ton more. Obviously, this is more of an update and us showing up again in your lives. But we do have a lot of videos on hiking, on living in the Smokies, and so if you like this one, give us a thumbs up, check out the rest, leave us a comment, and we'll see you again next time at The Green Home. How you feeling, baby?
Tired.
You tired? Is it from making a human?
Yeah.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Hope you know that.
Thank you.
Are we about to see our baby?
We are.
It's exciting. I hope we get to hear a heartbeat again. That's my favorite.
Yeah. Me too.
I hope you don't throw up.
Me too.
It's like, must be doing okay when they're flipping. Hard for me to even follow. Here's an arm. This is the right hand coming down. Those are thumb and little fingers. And here's the left. You gotta take pictures when they set still real quick. That's the cord, the umbilical cord there. Sit still.
That's why I feel sick all the time.